Huntington Avenue will soon have a new destination for the arts. Next year, the Mass College of Art and Design will open a new museum with a mission of presenting contemporary works, but also to engage and inspire the artists of the future. To tell us about the project is the executive director of the MassArt Art Museum, Lisa Tung. Thank you very much for being with us, Lisa.
Thank you very much for having me, Chris.
Lisa, there has been plenty of display of art at MassArt already, so what's different about this new space?
Well, we're very, very excited in that we're going to be Boston's newest free contemporary art museum. MassArt Art Museum, or MAM as we're calling it, is going to have the ability to program both indoors and outdoors. And because we're in a vibrant community, the Fenway Cultural District, as well as the Huntington Avenue of the Arts, we're hoping that visitors will get off of the Green Line E train and the number 39 bus. They will see across the way some exciting artwork, maybe on the facade of a building or maybe in the plaza. They'll make their way across, and all of a sudden there's going to be a community plaza. They'll walk through the plaza and then into our very first only front door. They'll come into our space. The lobby will also have site-specific work, which we've never done before, and there'll be excited student docents there to talk to you about contemporary art. And then once they orient you, you can go inside either to the first floor gallery or the second floor gallery. Our renovations have also allowed us to be open for year-round for the very first time in our history. We've been around for 30 years, but we've never had exhibitions going into the summer because of lack of climate control. And the renovations have allowed us to pull in air conditioning, heat, and relative humidity control, which allows us to program sensitive works on paper. And we'll have an elevator, which will allow us to bring up maybe very heavy pieces to the second floor gallery. And the second floor gallery will also have people going in for the first time will be amazed. We'll have 36-foot ceilings. We've ripped off the existing ceiling to expose the 1906 original terracotta vaulting and the steel trusses, and we'll be able to hang site-specific artwork off of the ceiling, as well as be able to program on the floor and on the wall. And there's also going to be an art viewing catwalk 20 feet above the air, so you can walk up there and look at art from all perspectives.
Why do that? I mean, I don't see that at the MFA very much, and and so the other places. Why is that so important?
Because MassArt is the nation's first publicly funded art school, and the MAAM, the MassArt Art Museum, MAM, is very fortunate that we are affiliated with MassArt. We're affiliated with a community of makers, and we're unique that way. We have a different, I think, a point of view. We are relying on our talented faculty, our enthusiastic students, our skilled alumni to come and help us build work with the professional artists that we invite in. And so one of the things that we really believe in is to really create new work. And so we invite artists from all over the world to come work with us, work with our community to imagine something, big, something different, something that they've never done before. And with our wonderful resources at MassArt, the facilities, we have a 9,000 square foot printmaking facility, we have a glass blowing facility, we have our own foundry. We hopefully can then create really special site-specific installations. Sometimes these installations really should be seen from all angles. And so the art viewing catwalk will allow us to do that. We worked with a famous artist many years ago, and she did a whole ocean of prints on the floor. And then she put on glass deer and platelets. And at that time, we also had a viewing mezzanine. It wasn't as far up. And she went up above and looked down and just delighted in this other perspective. And the next time this show traveled to another venue, she required that space build her a viewing platform. So I think having this other perspective, having new ways to look at art is really, really important.
Well, when I walk by MassArt right now, I can see the sign that identifies MassArt.
Yes.
And if I peer through the window, I can see some works of art hung on a wall,
Yes,
maybe.
yes.
But as far as really engaging the world outside visually,
Yes.
how is this going to be better?
So MassArt Art Museum now will have its own front door, as I said, so visitors will be able to find us. They'll also be able to feel like they are part of our community and are welcoming. In the past, when you had to sort of walk through the college, you didn't quite know, am I supposed to be here? Is this for the public? And right now, with our front door, yes, we're saying it's for the public, it's for you, it's for everyone. So people can come in. The facade of the building will have big vinyl signage, which will announce the museum as well as what's on view. So immediately there's something very colorful and large that will allow people to catch their attention and to come in. And once they come in, People will be able also to engage them, but also before they come in, there's going to be this community plaza. The architects have designed this really lovely sort of a square plaza living room area that have benches, and our students use it. Before we went on construction, the plaza was done first, so we had like the skateboard crowd using the space there. But now that people are walking around, we also imagine people who are walking down Huntington are more than welcome to sit down, and we really want our two communities, our internal community of the faculty and students, as well as our external community, to be able to feel like they can sit there, take a break, talk to one another, and also because it will be open for the first time in the summer, we want to activate the plaza with some summertime plaza parties, and that way really invite the community in. Maybe bring on a coffee truck or an ice cream truck or food truck, whatever. I'm sure we can figure something out. The Gardner and the MFA, they also do summertime programming. We want to be able to coordinate with them, and that nexus there of the Gardner, of us, of the MFA, it's a really vibrant one, and I truly believe that visitors coming down to that Fenway Cultural District, the Avenue of Arts, that Point area, will be able to see a lot of different views on contemporary art, and that'll be amazing.
This is Being the News. We're talking with Lisa Tung from MassArt. Lisa, you have this mission of not only just teaching the artists of the future, but also to make the arts more inclusive. I mean, how does this new space help with that?
So being affiliated with an art school is immensely helpful. MassArt has over 18 areas of study, and our curatorial mission has always been we're not programming the same show over and over again. Because we have these 18 different majors, our mission has always been to curate something that is of interest to any student during their 4 or 5 years there, whether it's fashion shows, whether it's glass shows, whether it's animation, architecture, everything is through the lens of contemporary art. And so we also believe in showing artist's career throughout their lifetime. So someone who's just starting out, an emerging artist, to mid-career, to established. And we also really, because MassArt is very diverse, we believe in showing diverse stories from different kinds of artists. So already our program is very, very diverse and all-inclusive. And moving forward, we want to continue to do that. With the summer season, we'll be able to also do it longer and for more people, because summertime is a very active time in the city of Boston, and we've never really been able to participate in that, and this time we will be.
Well, the work's still in progress, and the opening's going to be sometime next year. If people want some more details, you got some information online?
Oh, of course. You can come to mam.massart.edu.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
Lisa Tung from MassArt.
Take care.
We'll have more news in just a moment.